Hello once again for another Azrael's analysis. Now, I wanted to get into this game because this was a very proud game for me. I really enjoyed this game. So I played Gambit. We're on defense. This is competitive in Diamond Lobby. Now, you know the deal when it comes to Gambit. He's a 4-star hero. For me, he feels really smooth. You have to be very predictive and just understand game sense and what's happening within the game. So he's a very, very much perfect in his role as strategist, and he's a very, very nicely damage dealing strategist too. But like, he's not like the most damage dealing one, but he's definitely up there. Like he's probably top 3, more than likely top 2 with him and Ultron. But I'm just gonna say top 3. Because I've seen the nasty invises that especially with the new slight rework that she got. I won't even say rework, but the slight buff. It's a buff because they allowed her to recall her shield now. So they've been acting crazy. They've been acting wild, and they just been going in. So as you see, I'm looking around, playing my back line. I saw that magic. Yep, we're gonna need some heals over there, so I made sure to bounce that off. I'm trying to do better with like holding my heals or holding my charge. Granted, you see me like just pop it there because first and foremost, I wanted them to back up. That was my first thought. Was like, all right, let's get some hanky heals. Let's empower my team, back them up. So here we go. I saw somebody was rolling around, so I'm like, okay, let me just meet you there. And it was an Iron Man, so it's good. Made sure that he was still up. Gotta make sure that he was still up. So, no, Iron Man's doing very well. He's the ace currently. Now they needed those heals really bad, so I made sure to push that out. And then I'm on damage. I'm trying to help push them back. Now, just because you're on damage doesn't mean you can't heal. Obviously, his regular shots are healing. So, you're also gonna do a little bit more damage. Now here's where I need to make sure that my team is empowered. Now we did double ult, so it's a bit unfortunate that we double ulted, but we have defense and offense right now. So, and then my ult is still pretty much active, and that helped us empower. Their magic had nothing, and she got killed. Now, just making sure that our team has the heals and making sure they killed the Strange and the C&D. So that was good for me. Like for real, it was really good for me. Now at some point we do get, I won't say steamroll, but they do push, and they push hard. Because this was a real close one actually. This was a 4-rounder. I just want to let y'all know that off rip. This was a 4-rounder. This was a really close game, and I'm actually very much proud of it.
Enemies on approach.
No, they went that way. They tried to roll around, which I understand there's plenty of. That was a good kill by Iron Man. So they genuinely tried to roll around, use the other spot that wasn't the choke to get in. And here, we knew Jeff is coming. So me and Sue understood to split up. Now they had a Jeff too. That was a good shot, but he met, we get those kills. I made sure to get that kill on the Storm. I'm sure somebody got the kill off of the, okay, no. Jeff is still over here. And we got an Emma, my strat duo finishing the cleanup on the magic. Yeah, no, I had a lot of finished on the cleanup, so that was my kill. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was just my straight up kill. Like we whittled them down, but like, yeah, no, I was gonna take that kill regardless. And if I didn't take that kill, I hope somebody was gonna be, had the wherewithal. So I make sure to use that to reposition myself. You gotta use it to reposition as well as heal your team. So depending on the situation, you will be using it to heal your team as well. Now their their C&D ulted. Funny enough, not a good ult for them. Not a good ult whatsoever. Now we do have good thing is we really got a good ult in Sue. So checking out, nope, backing up. That was good. Now I know Star-Lord's behind me. Those shots are right there. Yep, trying to stay up and definitely getting the health pack. And me and Cap, thank you Cap for peeling. Seriously, because that would have ended very much worse off if he didn't. But we're trying to hold here. We're trying to hold. We're kind of all over the place. I thought I had my slam. That's the only reason why I double dash. Other than that, though, yeah, no, no real need. Yeah, good kills on that magic. We're still trying to hold. They almost have him, but then I got hit by Strange. So those are no more heals. But finding out after I died, I am the ace. Had 3 final hits, got 10k healing, and 6 assists. So an 11-1 and 6 is really good, especially on any stat line is really good. Anybody's stat line is really good. 11-1 and 6. But just the other intangible stats, you know, not tangible, the other tangible stats were really good too. Definitely the healing. Like me and Sue are definitely collectively healing and trying to do our. They have a C&D that's really just carrying on heals. Because granted, like, you know, 14k and 7,000 is still 21. But the fact of the matter is, it's not enough. Like they recently just picked it up. So, but at the same time, it really wasn't enough to hold and sustain for their team because they were taking too much damage. They were genuinely taking too much damage, and I made sure to have anti-heal on a couple of them, a couple different times. Yeah, no, I was gonna smack you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now here's what I noticed. I'm out of position. So what I do? Back up. Get my heels going. Back up. Now we do have a shield up going, and that's fine. But I'm in this one-on-one, and I was gonna win that. Now here's another thing. Sorry. I was definitely gonna ult for you, but right now I'm trying to gain more value with the ults that we can do. So our team doesn't have any strats right now because we got pushed back a little bit. Our magic pushed us back. Now I needed to empower my team, our divers, our front line. I made sure that he got that. Now and then yes, he was gonna get his ult back very quickly. I made sure that like he was gonna come back. Hulk was gonna come back. And then yes, good kills. Yeah, no, seriously. I know that magic was hurt by being killed by Banner. Seriously, our Banner shooting up, like seriously shooting them down is still really good value. Crazy value. Crazy that, yep, and then right here, I already felt it. I felt it that they had their ult, or at least I felt that they had the Hulk back. So yeah, that was needed. That was needed to really, truly, you know, get us back in the game, or at the very least. And then, getting out of position, yeah, we needed that. What we don't need is me dying to that ult. So I'm positioning myself away. I'm at 17 health, or at least I was. I'm gonna throw that in there because I knew it was gonna bounce. I just felt it, and I'm sorry, Hulk, that you had to go back to the Banner. But yeah, I'm the only strat right now. And yeah, no, they can, at that point, my first thought was, y'all can have this point. Or at least, you know, if y'all gonna take it, take it. But the fact that we have somebody still fighting, stalling, thank you, Cat. Thank you, Cat. Cat, your value is always seen, felt, and thankful, because we needed that. We needed that hold. Now they only have a minute and a half. And again, I did tell you that they do get the 3 points, but as you're seeing here, I've only died once. I'm trying to empower my team as much as possible by not dying. Understandably so, because my life is probably the most, as a strat, knowing that you're a strat, your life is the most valuable thing. Now, crazy that he didn't die. Crazy that neither one of us died, and even crazier that he didn't actually go for me. He went for the Bucky. So, misplay. Serious misplay on the Strange. That saved us for a good little bit. He could have staggered us. He could have killed me. And the fact that I even get that kill on that magic, very much needed. We needed that. And still the ace. Still only died once. Yeah, no, I wanted to make sure that they had anti-heal. And I wanted to get away from that. So, empowering my team. Yep, 4 people. I couldn't get all 5, but it's fine. As many people as I could, and it sucked that Bucky died. But here we are, you know, still holding, still pressing on, still crushing the point. And I'm making sure that I'm, you know, not putting myself in bad positioning. Keeping my Sue up as well. So where are we at with heals? I'm at 18k, my Sue's at 16. So we're doing the doggone thing. They actually have triple heals now, triple support. And people think that, like, just because you go to triple support, you're gonna win, or that's the answer. you do realize you just gotta play smarter. Play smarter, play stronger. See, when he ulted, he saved the, because it was already mentioned that he wanted to save the suit ult for the Star-Lord. Thank God somebody said it and it was done. So make sure that we have that in place. But yeah, no, she wanted to get her ult, and Psylocke ult is one of the most broken ults in the game. The way to circumvent the Psylocke ult is by sticking together and healing through it. So if you got 2 strats in there, you should be fine. Everybody should be fine. Especially if one of those strats is you know, a Gambit. Yeah, and again, that was my second death, and I only have 10 assists. I wish I had more. I have 5 final hits, man. More final hits than our tanks. Like, not combined, but collectively. And right behind the DPS. Our DPS should be killing more. Or they should have more picks. So, now, we're on offense. We're on offense now. It's time for, and then that was a horrible portal. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if he thought this was like, gold or lower, like metal, like lower metal ranks, but this is diamond. This is closer to GM. Like we should be intelligent, or at least mechanically sound to understand, like we shouldn't fall for stuff like that. That's dumb. So playing my position, playing my role, I know that I'm only in the back line because we have a sustain type of comp. If we had the dive that type comp that we were earlier, I probably would have pressed a little more, but the only reason I didn't press more when we had that type of comp was because of how my team was playing. So you got to understand how your team is playing. Boom, anti-heal on them, scared them. Really much scared them. I know that scared them. That was my whole positioning because I need them to not gain more ult, right? So 41%, yeah, I know that scared them for real. 44, yep, they're trying to build. All they're trying to do is build ult to stop, you know, to get the back line. That's Psylocke's job. Now, good thing is my healer, at least my Sue, has 88% going to 100. Yep, and then there, boom, you're dead. We made sure to delete her immediately. I anti-healed it, and that was that. And I saw that, I was like, yo, you, I felt it too. It was kind of funny how she was just kind of getting to that. Now, this is the one-on-one. You gotta be a good strat to understand what you're doing. And boom, I killed her. Now, I knew she pushed me. I thought it was her ult, but I knew she was pushing. So I was like, you know what? That means she doesn't have her ult. She doesn't have her ult, which was good for me. And I have ult, which means I can empower my team to get their ult faster. So just to be completely honest, we steamroll. We kind of steamroll, just understanding like what type of players that we have. Yeah, and just like that, I counted his ult. He's discombobulated. He's been tilting, or like he's been kind of messed up ever since that. Ever since he didn't kill me or the Bucky from the last round. So that didn't help his case. It's kind of crazy to say. It didn't help his case at all. But yeah, no, they ult. We ult with our tank, which was really good sustain. I made sure to get in there to make sure she was healed because I don't want her going down. I really did not want her going down. Yeah, good bubble on Mag. I made sure to get those heals back up. And who's behind us? Yeah, no, she was getting smacked regardless if it was me or somebody else. But that Scarlet Witch was diving a little too hard for me. It was very much uncomfortable. So I made sure to kill her, and I made sure to do the overkill just in case that she goes to get away. Now, getting out of there and healing him on point, he bubbled, and she gets no value out of her ult. No value out of the ult. Now, all we need to do is finish that kill. And yeah, no, that was my mistake. That was a mistake on my part. I could always say that. And I felt that in the moment, in the game, I was like, yeah, that was bad. But the good thing is, I wasn't the ult that we were needing. Right? Like, I was not the ult. Sue was. And she used her ult, she popped her ult, they pushed a little bit. But the good thing is, though, the faster I get there, the faster we can get more heals out. Right? And then that was a good team up. Always a good team up. This team up with Magneto is incredible. It's fantastic. Now, I wanted to make sure he had the crisscross just in case. I wanted to discourage him from going that way, just in case. But here comes, yeah, we had somebody in the back line. And it should be, yeah, the Star-Lord, our Star-Lord, not our Star-Lord, their Star-Lord is in our back line, fighting our Iron Man, fighting our Iron Man, and yeah, the Magneto comes up to to ask me, basically to tell me like, yeah, we gotta go this way. And it's funny too, because this Magneto was also a struggling, he was a struggling name in one of my other games. So go check out analysis, mental fortitude. Yeah, so check out that because he's also featured in that game as well. And we win that game as well, so that was really good. So understand, like this is just me positioning. I knew wholeheartedly. I always felt you was on my back, so I knew how to fight. Where like you, I just didn't want you to get in the health pack. Granted though, I messed up, letting you get the health pack. Boost, make sure that my tank has their health, and right here, they get the health pack again. Now I leave him alone because my team needs me. Now you're gonna see me clean that up afterwards. Yeah, no, I'm literally baiting him before he dies. This Jeff was crazy for that one. So, yeah, no, we're gonna keep pushing. Oh, this was great. We're in there. Watch this. Told you I'd get him back. Made sure to get him. I didn't forget about you, sir. I did not forget about you. You were on my back the entire time trying to dive. That's one healer. And that was a good strat kill. They have no heals. So luckily they're just stalling with Angela, and boom. I made sure to get her with that triple, and we capped this third point. With 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in a time, which obviously they add another minute. So see, they get a minute and we get our minute up. So we are at 3 minutes and 2 seconds. They're gonna start. The issue is, or at least not almost the issue, but we thought they were gonna portal. They don't. We understand now. This is an IQ diff at this point. So right here, we're just looking to hold. They had nobody, no real team up. Seriously, they had no team up on their team. They thought they could just play the character and then go from there. And it didn't work out because now we have somebody on point, which is, and she thought she was getting away. She thought she was getting away, but she didn't. So we had to get her out of there. Now this is a really good hold. A really good hold. Yeah, I'm checking out for my Bucky, make sure he's okay, because he's over there with the divers. And yeah, the AC-130, which is what I call it, Angela. I know I've heard somebody else call it that. She flies around, she's loud. You can hear her coming. Her and Iron Man, you can hear them, like in the air, seriously. So knowing that they getting to that, they didn't get anything. I don't see why they didn't portal in, but we had to start. All we had to do is push up and touch point for a third. Touch point for a third. Now, we were so comfortable. Like this felt so comfortable. Now granted, this could have actually ended in a tie. I've had games like this end in ties, as you've seen on the channel. Like, share, and subscribe, please, because we do have really good gameplay and as well as good analysis to continue on and push and really strive for what we want. And we want to be the best in our field. We want to be the best, whether it's Gambit, Fantastic, Strange, or Penny, or who else do I main or do I play? I love playing Sid. I don't know what that Angela was doing, but here's my thing. I'm healing my team as well as empowering them. So you're gonna get, that was needed. That was a great ult. Great ult. And that was a nice counter ult that they had, but they double ulted. So here I am waiting on my ult. I'm thinking like, this is fantastic. This is great. Come here, Angela. Yep, and then they have one less healer. They legit have triple support. Now, clutch ult to give my team the empowerment to kill everybody on site. This was exactly what was needed, and then now, boom, boom. Now we have the point. We get the win. Magneto ults out of celebration. And throughout the entire time, I'm locked in. Looking for the best angles I can play off of. Looking for whoever I can get the pick on. And as you clearly see at the end of it all, it paid off. Because I was the MVP. So I was happy and very proud of this game. Got my triple, got really good heals out, and I very much appreciate my Sue, who also had less deaths than me, but more healing output and the assists. We were really doing our thing with that. So I don't know what happened with our Iron Man, but we do appreciate you, still killing, still getting the picks that you could. Faded to blue, great tanking, for real. And in this mag, he was also a name on another game. So thank you so much for being a good mag. Like seriously, it was some really good heads up plays that you had. And Metro DPS, most damage in the lobby, most final hits, obviously most kills in the lobby. So good on you. Just understand, there's a reason why I was the ace for the entire team. Because there was a portion of the time period where, y'all need to pick it up a little bit. And, I'm glad you guys did. So thank you for that. Thank you guys for this win. We do appreciate all the content that you're giving us for the channel. You guys will, get your shout outs. And hopefully you guys like, share, subscribe, come over to the channel and check us out. We do live stream on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/Azrael'sWrath117. And just check me out, man. I'm live streaming. I'm gonna be live streaming today, so check it out once this video gets uploaded. And to that, I will say another analysis done, and thank you, because we will be on the climb for the ELO for the rest of the day. Hopefully we get some good clips out. So enjoy, y'all, and have a good one.